Talk your talk. It's a real statement. Like, people really be living their life and not knowing where. Yo, this is. Hey, my guys. Hey. My name is Jimmy Toon. This is Toon Studios, and this is where we listen to CHH, Christian hip-hop music albums, and do Bible verses. Here today we're hitting with Michael V, Indie Tribe on, and he did a project called Somewhere Along the Way. We're here to do a review and listen to it and give our critiques and give all the praise to see if it's good. Let me know in the comments you think it's good after listening to this, and we'll see you in 3, 2, 1.
I get inspiration from a lot of different things, though, like silence. I get inspiration from a lot of different things, though, like silence. A lot of times, just playing with my children. Things that people probably do every day. Some people might take for granted. Little things. The smallest thing will inspire something. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, when I get stuck, I just go back to normal mode, and that's where you find things will come to you. You know what I'm saying? You know when to pick up just have a pen and a piece of paper handy, and then it'll come to you. You never know when it'll come to you. The way the creativity works for me, it comes to you like it's an energy stream or something. Like it comes like in waves kind of thing. So you just gotta be ready for the wave when it comes. When it subsides and go back, that's when you can step back for a second. And, there's no way to really make it happen.
I love this beat. It's very vibey. The boom bap beats. Love them.
Somewhere along the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you showed up. I hope we can find ourselves somewhere along the way. 350, what we doing, huh?
There couldn't be another time like this. Time flies by, cry about smiles missed. Find my signs in the miles I drift. Prime my mind at the field what ifs. But what if?
Y'all must have forgot when y'all hear this voice on a record. Allow us to reintroduce ourselves. Y'all know what's coming next, right? 350.
There couldn't be another time.
Go ahead, 350.
Time flies by, cry about smiles missed. Find my signs in the miles I drift. Prime my mind at the field what ifs. But what if I didn't get here? How could I have spent years melting in the valley heat, living in an immense fear? Never faced it. What if I embraced it? What if I had never smoked that joint that had it laced in? Bad choices have made me work harder. I took a plane to say I felt the pain that August. My fam saw this and never said a thing. I gave it all just to see my baby breathe. I maintain that God works with mistakes. I can't shake my mind saying I miss fate. I miss saying I love you divine. I miss days of seeing her alive.
Dang, that's real.
Plenty times I could have made just a little drive. My young soul was so sold on writing rhymes. I think about the times I could have made some memories. A melody inside my head is saying you never leave.
If my love was an ocean,
350.
Mike, you
we'd
never
have to
leave.
take 2 airplanes to get across it.
Maybe I'm off my hinges. But
I thought maybe you gonna do it.
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna let you go.
Nah, I'm moving slow-mo, not just letting go, no. I'ma hold on to the day that I got no post. I'm going so forward, I must know I got time. But that's the point to live a life, to know you're gonna die. I oblige, I know some days I'm gonna cry. I know what day will come, I'll feel the pages come alive. Who knows if I will never get another day. I gotta look around somewhere along the way.
Some of y'all gotta understand something.
Along the way.
All the way.
Somewhere along the way.
People might look
Talk
like
your
they
talk.
3.
It don't mean they moving in the
These
right
are facts.
direction.
Ho.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to get your lousy, lying, low down 4-flushing carcass out my door. 1, 2.
Classic.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
I think it's about time we got into it.
These dudes starting in hot, man. I'm glad I'm listening to this album. I'm hype, waiting for more.
Yeah. You know we chillin'. Come on. What we really doing, man?
What we really doing? What y'all think?
I'll see y'all somewhere along the way.
Who am I if I'm not the one? I'm a vessel. Grinding out the rock, put the mortar to the pestle. Switch lanes, Tesla. For the base, I was never one to impress them, but shown for the pressure. I put miles on the 5 lanes. My time will never come to the side say. Minutes passing on the run like a relay. Had to maintain my composure on the freeways. I felt heat from the father at a young age. I made choices wouldn't make on the wrong day. I knew dudes who were closer than the sun's ray. Hitting licks on my crib, but I won't say. Not a foe, just a friend of the wrong game. Can't complain, I was born with the wrong face. I gotta work for $1, it's the wrong game. But I play it till my time, I run the whole.
This is a song called Raid with 350 and DJ Michael V. Let me know what y'all think.
Whole thing. Damn.
Yo.
Me and 350 had to get together. It was bound to happen.
Like, who am I if I'm not the one? I'm the next one.
Great
Check
collab.
the list again if you missed them. From the east side, each side is the best one. I left town, looked around, I was fed up. Like, do you ever feel you're running in place? Like, you keep sprinting, but you're losing the race. You always at the end, like you leading the chase, dog. I locked in, I started changing the pace. I'm not a kid, no.
I like the way 350 rapping. I didn't even know he rapped this introspective like that. When I remember listening to 350 songs, I know they had content in them for sure, but I felt like he's getting very personal and very descriptive and very focused with this album right here.
I'm on that little boy, he was beaten to the bone, trying to fit in with the world, never good for the fam, what a waste of a soul. Like, what's the point if you ain't bringing the dough, huh? Can't complain, started working for the man, I got pennies from $1 billion and spit it with my fam, they were right all along, I ain't cut for the man, so I made my own lane, I will eat it once again, huh?
We in our own lane, y'all know that.
Damn.
What more we gotta say?
Benny.
These beats are
Join us on
great.
the journey.
By OK
You see?
Beanie.
Talk to us nice, man. What we doing? What we doing?
Somewhere along the way.
A long time ago.
Graduation day. We back. Next song.
On graduation day.
And this joint feels so special, don't you think?
Yeah.
You live and you learn. But the most important thing is you live, you heard? God always.
Wrong ways around it, hold me down, I smell the pouring rain. Living in the past that has the grass upon the mundane. Haven't paid the dues, I owe my mama, I've been unfazed. Don't complain when trauma hits me, bound to happen some days. Just don't waste my sun rays. Couldn't face my own true dog, every day's not Sunday. Living ain't my strong suit, still finna make my son safe. Couldn't trip off loose screws, just pop 2 on Monday. I pop 2 on Monday.
You know what's about to happen.
You could tell 350 thinks about life a lot. He talks about the future and what he really thinks about the future. He thinks about all the mistakes he made in the past. He thinks about all the things he could do in the future. He thinks about all the people in his life. He thinks about God a lot. You could tell in his rhymes.
Happen, right?
And I got through to my own head. Wanna make my own rules, still I crash through my own way. Couldn't take off my news, pop my news on runways. Fought through my old town and I hold down my own ways. Fit it in my bones, I want that bone without my home sake. Don't complain, I walk my life, I pull my own, I hold my weight. Who's to say I hold my faith? Who's to say I know my way? Who's to say I fought the fight and broke them chains if not me? Can make them claims and feel the rain keep pouring down without me. I felt the same and walked in shoes with defects from the factory. This bitterness
Talk your talk.
not our own, no for my family.
Talk your talk.
What we doing?
The way they want me or the way I'm perceived. To make a lane, you gotta cut through some trees. Won't break no chains on my knees. Won't break no chains on my
Somewhere
knees.
along the way.
Not the way they want me or the way I'm perceived.
Love
To make a lane,
DJ
you gotta
Michael
cut
V,
through
bro.
some
Can't be hype.
trees. Won't break no chains on my knees. Nah, I won't break no chains on my knees. Yeah.
The road is narrow,
No, it's narrow.
but we gonna keep walking.
You will follow it.
Somewhere along the way.
350. Benny.
Yeah.
Song all caps. Tragic Hero and
On the interstate,
Tyler Gray.
Interstate, chop school, talk truth, ventilate. AM out, top 2, my truth never great. Brown boy
this beat
feeling
is
way
nice.
miles on the road, I had my mind right. Feeling great, cruise all around, talk smooth on the sounds. But who am I to you? I'm just a mood. I'm a bounce, sitting true, and though it's wide, I'ma move right. Prove light, no, I'm not another playlist, cool vibe. Yeah, 3-5, got the peace lines on the beat. I made a choice to have a peace line on my crease. Ever since my son keep my eye on the streets, I won't make another headlines on the channel 3. I won't make up brother bread if I ain't having me a piece. Gotta get my sins right, not to pass them on the beat. What a life, what a privilege, rhyming on the strings. I got Benny in the cut, he making diamonds with the heat. Yeah, we keep it moving with the sunlight. Another day we giving, had to push to get me upright. Yeah, I had a son and now I must fight. Never see me and I gotta grind to keep my love bright. It's alright when it's pouring.
Oh man, he's singing.
It's alright, it's alright. Now the sun dried on my morning. It's alright, it's alright. It's the hunk signature, the penicillin sits at room temperature that's filled with murals of my immaturity. The purity left me so long ago. Once upon a time it wasn't demons I was fighting off of fighting for this talent. I ain't doing it. The planet's going down in flames. At least I got a couple stewardess on plan B that I understand. Biggest threat of mine was having children that was never planned. Feeling like the less I felt, the more I turned into a real man. Hey, hey, hey. It's the cold world and I'm dressing last. Don't know what you're missing, where there's nothing to compare with. It's embarrassing to see a grown man living for himself that don't know what to do with time, like it's not an inheritance. From curious to jealous, crowns and tiaras that I couldn't pass down, didn't even get to wear it. My best years behind me to receive what got prepared, but my son and daughter just reminded me that God is here.
That's a good bar. Remembering why you really here and what you got planned for the future. Remember that your offspring is here, that you can't give up. You just gotta be still focused on what God wants you to do, even if you're not even in the best mind state or in the best like headspace, you know? Nice.
It's alright when it's pouring.
This hook is fire.
It's alright, it's alright. Now the sun dried on my morning. It's alright, it's alright.
Yeah. When it touched my soul, that's the only time I want it. Never question if I'm ready, only question if I'm running from it. 127 hit it on the way to Tucson. Found a B&B, but it's crumbs on the futon. How you on these mics with a code of silence? The black boy joy can't avoid the sirens, but this one going out to Jehovah Jireh. Sometimes you gotta leave to enjoy the climate. Sometimes you gotta ask if you still act the same. When church people not around, is lost still gain? When drugs strong enough where you don't feel the pain? When you study your religion, do it come off like a gang? Gang, you can get it if you get it right. We don't do religion if the mission isn't sitting right. Lately I've been so aware of my need. The Christ on the cross gives my son bad dreams. Addicted to the screens, I'm a victim of the screens. Depictions on the screens is a picture of our genes, and we all fall short of that love and kindness. We all in this race, may we run to find him.
I like that reference to we all in a race together. We run to find him. Let Christ be the center and let us not be distracted by the little petty things in life, you know? I think that's a good message, especially like with all the things that he went through in his life. I'm glad he's still having the urge to even be with Christ, you know, to even be a Christian, you know what I'm saying?
Looking to make 2025 the year that you create your best tracks? With Splice, I'm starting the year right.
Oh, I did a video to this, Narrow Path.
There's too much on me, had to narrow the lane. You see the path I'm on, it's him alone, I'm here for the rain. Caught the shots when I was walking 83 with the cane. I made it free, but I can see my focus still in the same. Dang, I hate the man I made, I walked away with full disdain. Was off the tank, I held the laugh for long, ain't no sustain. I made the team, I think about it, I felt chills in me. I think about the close calls, he tried killing me. This ain't no tyranny, but keep my foot up on the next. It's too complex with checks, the movement first and dollars next. Who want a mighty smike, I left them home to feed the fight. I'm not the same kid, I wouldn't then, but now how I might. We talking crazy cause you crazy, ain't we? Me and Michael for the same fire to push high and change the mainstream. Can't kill what the spirit made. So if it died, why lie? You didn't try,
like
or
that.
he made you.
Effect in the background.
You really thought that we wasn't about to
It's
come
like a
in this
semi
joint
glitchy.
and change
I
it?
think that's dope.
Like we was gonna leave it the same? No more knocking. It's time to kick the door down.
It's a new season, on my greatest behavior. I get across the paradise when I hang with the savior. You know, money could be harming if you selfish in nature. You chasing money, but it's charming, barely getting the paper. Like, yeah, priorities need a shift a bit.
Charmin getting the paper, reference to money.
Honestly, it was gifted.
Charmin,
I had a debt that was
paper,
limitless.
the
Credit beat to
paper
whenever
towel.
he start, he
Good
finishes
reference.
like, I bet this a sleeper. Look, Christ defeated death, made it grim for the reaper. I ain't never touched Shaka, still a goalkeeper. If my music gon' pop, gotta do a leaper. Faith, yo, I'm locked in with the aim assist, targeting my purpose while never knowing what famous is. Spirit is the marker, like ain't nobody erasing this. Peter Parker, brother, use the web to help say the kids. Folks spinning
Peter Parker,
locks,
brother,
Judas
Spider-Man,
gave
use the
kids,
web,
living poor mindset,
save the kids.
leaves. You break it in, they say money don't grow on trees, but then again I use money just to plant my seeds and reap a win. Like this untouchable, every beat is a lunchable. Trying to write us off, my brother, we not deductible. I could be in the back of a luxury.
Write us off, not deductible.
Calling, I'm still gonna choose to be uncomfortable.
Like a tax write-off, W.
What we really doing, huh?
I say you
Or deductible.
We done coming with that happy to be here energy.
Oh my God, let them know what's going on, man. Let them know what's
We
going
came
on.
here to change things. We not leaving nothing the same. I'll see you at the finish line. Somewhere along the way. Cutaways.
You hear me? Question mark. Thomas Alston and 350. DJ Michael V.
Fame was never the goal, but couldn't stop, no flop. Many straight a foul, but I couldn't block, no plot. Is you feeling me? Michael put the icing on soliloquy. Benny chopping soul till we feeling heat. Blessed be the metaphors, bars, and the similes. How we spit the truth, so is you hearing me? Mikey on a mission to assimilate. Said I wouldn't bloom, but I knew the blessing never be a minute late. Only way I trust if I'm pushing while I'm feeling weight.
I saw the direction they might go into. I don't like. I really like the direction that they went with. It's cool though.
But I'm true to the valley. Giving high praises like summa cum laude. Could we do it proudly? Don't entertain pride. Have you looking real cocky? Doubting on yourself is the quickest way to find it. Many examples looking around to see, but the only way to look is if you're looking at thee. This is more than entertainment. Try to keep it layman for the most high, but my brothers never waning from the same naming. Push the same lane and narrow is the road, but my path never fading.
Narrow is the road. Nice.
Right now we're gonna miss the train. Come on, be downstairs. Is everything well? Just come on, don't talk to me now. Are we in danger?
Somewhere along the way.
Found myself without purpose along the way.
I liked how they got the like movie references and sound references from famous things in other films and stuff like that. Like that. Oh, that's cool.
I ran into this guy who
It adds to the aesthetic of the album.
where I recognize my face. He was saying he know my songs and they tools to motivate. That's when I notice power behind the words that I say. He asked me how I keep my faith strong and hold opinions, and how I manage fighting demons trying to hold them in. It's not a perfect world, sometimes I still struggle with it. Same thing I do if I heard this is with my name in it. Take flight, no channel it to do something much better. I might just pray for him, speak more life. You like this new temper, I'm a chill guy. We don't no options, my brothers in Christ. I made promise to
They are brothers in Christ.
to inspire, and since 1998 I had everything that's
I like the reference to trying to fight demons and trying to have dominion, like having to overcome all the demons and just demons in general, just trying to attack you on a daily basis, especially in like the spiritual realm and stuff like that. But then trying to remember you have dominion, God gave you dominion over the earth, and just being confident in what he's going to do for you and how your life's going to go.
required. It's the devil daughter made me think that I ain't have enough. Fast forward 26 and we can see that was a lie. It was a lie. I put it on my mama and them, put it on my cousins and my aunties right now. Somewhere along the way, God gon' call you, get the phone. Somewhere along the way, your friends gon' tell you that you're wrong. Somewhere along the way, you gon' get met with resistance. Have a great idea, but they gon' tell you that you're tripping. Have you second guessing, keep the faith in that vision. Somewhere along the way, you benefit from that decision.
But I want you to listen to me.
That previous song, I thought it was really dope, especially the way he had what was it, that part to where he's referencing having friends and just having them be honest with you, but have you also second guess some things. Sometimes second guessing is a good thing, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you should be very confident in the decision you're making, but that's also with tapping into the Holy Spirit and getting wise counsel and having good community around you. But you should have people that question you and make you second guess things, so you could have that critical thinking that God has for you, you know?
350, what we doing, baby?
Yeah. They say you're not the same kid that we used to know.
Somewhere along the way.
I said, nah, I'm old. I'm working trying to bring the ceiling down.
Nah, I'm old.
I'm working trying to crank this joint loud, you know. Benny got that soul flipping 350 ways. Michael got that beat spinning 350 days. Don't get wild, you know. Push it way too hard, bring the old me. Yo, heaven on earth was the crew in them. Yeah, I had a life, I was ruining them. Back when the tribe was just two of them. Walking in the light, we eschewing them. I felt it in my instinct, had to push the big leaf. All them boys can miss me, none of them would miss me. Now I'm feeling pristine. I ain't talking snail mail, but hear me very distinct. When I told them farewell, dog, it wasn't fair at all.
Be smooth, he riding the beat very well.
Been fighting off the urge to carry it all if I'm less than. I hated what I went through, then I turned it to a weapon, making bars for the youth, and this the first one they could step in. Just walk inside your purpose, you ain't hurting just for nothing. Take a look around you, there's a world that needs some loving. All them boys could kick it, we been working for the summer. And time gon' pass, look into the past, and you'll hear them saying you're not the same kid that we used to know. You say nah, I'm old. I'm working trying to bring the ceiling down to flow. I'm working trying to crank this joint loud, you know. Benny got that soul flipping 350 ways. Michael got that beat spinning 350 days. Don't get wild, you know. Push it way too hard, bring the old me, yeah.
And make sure you know, reporting live from your speakers. It's 3-5 from the east side.
3-5 from the east side.
Mike LV, what we talking about?
Setta with 350, 3D Michael V, and No Excuse.
Mine's on the elevator, rise to the occasion. Didn't take a miracle to grow, just some patience. Little consistency, shoes with some laces. Never pace in the ground, don't got a day shift. A 24 effort, 100% pressure. Photos on my dresser, remind me of my treasure. No professor could teach you how to measure the weight of your priority. Your time grows lesser.
Be nasty.
Can he do it? Can he do it? They like never. Lately I've been on my trip, leads like yes sir. Don't take a mind very bright, very clever to see the institution trying to slave you for their leisure. Dip diver, civilizer 3-5er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our fathers. I'm on this energy, they getting me to go higher, but no sizer can make me monetize ya. I'm on the big stage to kick fame and spit truth. Look me in my eyes and when it spit flames it'll hit you. Not a thing could detain range, so we coming down like a missile.
Don't wanna be no trendsetter, trends always seem to fade. I'd be damned if I live, I love my accolades. Pop up, raise some real killers. Man, what can I say? Everything that's tried to stop us in the DOA. Feel I was.
I like that reference to being, you don't want to be a trendsetter because trends come to fade, come and go, and they're not consistent. You would rather be like concrete and have a good foundation and be consistent with something. And just more original.
I've never done this for no money, cause the profit is pennies, I'm not even kidding. Patience running thin like Pirellis, I'm on my ground stand. Baby growing fast, I need to focus. Might just take the Maserati, trade it for a Focus. Worry about my legacy, want everything to soak in. Want my son to look back on my songs like, man, he wrote this? Nah, man, he really wrote this. All this time he held it down, I never seen he folded. All the times he could've given up, he chose to go in. Trying to lead him to the promised land, no, I was chosen.
Chosen. It was chosen.
Bro, I never really asked you what does somewhere along the way like mean to you?
This past year I find myself like a lot of just like reflecting a lot on like where I've been, how I could have ended up, and just like knowing I'm not where I want to be, but it's like, damn, at least I'm not. At least God's brought me this far. So it's like right now I'm somewhere alone.
Yeah.
Like we're not there where we want to be, but we gotta look around right now somewhere alone. We gotta stop, and it's like the stop along the journey and just like, yeah.
I respect that answer. Like he has that confidence to say that he's really going in fully with God, but he's not there where he really wants to be. So that's why he's somewhere along the way. But he still has that faith that things will work out. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Wow.
Tori. Worry about it in advance.
Grandma laying back, told her sister she was good to go. She was fine if she left, she wanted to see home. Told me bye for the last time a year ago. Let my tears go, pack my bags and let my fears roll. I asked my brother what if this is it and all we know. Nothing's guaranteed, what if this is just as far as we go? Am I content with my relationship with God alone? Is that contingent on the product of my goals? I see a
That's a real statement. Like people really be living their life and not knowing where it's going to lead. I mean, nobody knows the future, but you got to bank that the hard work you put in and the things that you're focused on is going to pay off.
parallel with views my grandma shed on life. Hers coming to an end and ours beginning, right? Being ready for the kingdom brings a life content. Being scared of the casket brings a high regret. Being modest, I'm a speckle in a speck of time. Sipping Gucci with the bagel, herb butter with some time. Put my feet up for a second, mama said unwind. But I felt the guilt inside my head like I've been wasting mine. Seconds, hours, and years that I gave to panic. Living in a house built from terror about what could have happened. Too much vigilance is pride sprinkled in distrust. Looking up, waiting for the sky to turn to dust. Who's to say I hold the world? Am I just full of it? Main character is just unfair. I watch it pull me in. Grandma had it right to live our lives with open hands. Then to worry about it in advance. Yeah.
Like the background singers.
Why you worrying about what you can't change?
It's facts.
Death always been a distant op that made me greater, that made me wiser, made me tougher, but gon' get me later. The preacher down the street told me I was doing God a favor, so when he didn't do what I wanted, he resembled a traitor. Jesus take the wheel, sometimes I wonder if I was ever driving. Thought I wasn't gon' get sick and tired, cause I was tithing. Dealt with the ghoul and the goblin, but we be steady mobbing. Bumps, bruises, and a whole lot of trauma, I'm still thriving. Liquid on the fire, don't want the gasoline. Praise gon' forever be on my lips like some Vaseline. I was coming from the back of the church like a tambourine. My desire went to the lamb instead of the Lamborghini. I was at the altar.
His flow in this jank is good. I like the way he transitions to that different flow and that little different, he showing different pockets.
Altering the art I had, he bought it with a mighty bag so I could have a time with dad. Walked away optimistic, tell mama I finally listen. America, I'm enlisted, but not the army that you think.
Then I hit the battlefield and had a rude awakening. Ain't nobody safe when you a soldier for the sake of him. Signed off on that waiver that I won't continue wavering. Don't worry, the captain, the savior, it's worth savoring.
Somewhere along the way.
Co-producer is gonna give you unique sounds that actually fits your track in seconds. Let me show you. First, let it listen.
Maybe somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves.
Some did.
Maybe that's where the journey begins.
Somewhere along the way.
Lying all the time, lying on the mic and now I'm flying all the time. I don't trust the light, but now I'm trying all the time. Papa told me fight while he was crying all the time. Not the life I wanted, puffed the dime a couple times. Fighting against the water, I almost died a couple times. Scared about my future, why I signed up on the lines. I don't trust myself, I let me down like all the time. Who'da think we make it? Thought so in the past, now I'm touching on the grass and I'm declining all the time. Relying on the signs. fighting all the time. Driving circles around.
I like his melodies.
Told me look around. There's never been a time or place that could compare to now. There's not a race that you could win to heal their inner child. So you can stop whatever fight you have, throw in the towel. Don't get it twisted, there's a fight, but it ain't yours to lead. You're just a leaf that's on the vine connected to the tree. I'm trying to tell you all these things so that you'll find some peace. You'll have some trouble, but I've overcome the world with these. Stop looking in the rear view, I've healed you. Held you while you sleeping, no, I hear you, I'm near you. I see the pain that's still stinging you in clear view. I see the boy that's just surviving, that's the real you. But look how far that you have made it, Michael, look around. I know it's not about the rapping, but about your child. You're always looking for protection, know I got you now. You're always looking for acceptance, know your father's proud.
That's dope. It's a dope. A really dope hook in between these like very introspective verses, like very thought-provoking verses about just life. And then like the song is referenced like road less traveled, but then he's like driving circles around like he's lost, like he's trying to look for somebody or look for something. Soften up his heart. All our hearts, to be honest.
Want to know how to create awesome videos? Check out motionarray.com. You can do it too.
Live and direct.
Yeah. Y'all hear what's coming through y'all speakers right now?
You hear them?
I need you to turn your ears on real quick.
Yeah.
DJ Mako B.
I'm coming live and direct. Live in the records, I'm talking nice and I rap. Live on the message, I remember nights in the set. Light in the mood, I needed some time to reflect. Just remember who you are when you make it, that's the truest thought. I switched to banking in Atlanta, that's the truest thoughts. You see applause from the vacant stands and moody yards. I did this out of faith, I didn't need no shooting stars. And see the bars and dying out, they simply moved abroad. We see the artists pass away and living through their songs. That's why every line I spit, I run it through my heart. I'm never giving them a reason to believe I'm lost. And plus my son will go up and come a date, play my tape, make a face like what you talking about there, hold up, nothing that mattered. Never had the meaning, all the work and the shattered. So I'm live and I rap. Live on the records, I'm talking nice when I rap. Fighting off the greed and I'm behind when I bless. Remember I've been freed, I guess I like when I'm stressed. So I don't come across the deed that wouldn't tie in my chest. Until I keep my feet moving, though my mind is possessed. Until I keep my speech praying out to God for his rest. I found a beautiful life, I learned how to manage the best. But that's the most that I could do, my open hands are content. I'm talking what live, no one knows my nine. It's all about consistency, I keep the C my I9. Can't complain about it though, I'm healing from it. I'd rather be in the fire with them, hear me cousin. Yeah, I wish I could be further on, but hear my song. Where I'm at is where I'm supposed to be, I'm with the sun. I make the most of what he gives me and I give him thanks. Don't gotta worry about the road, I know I'm on the way.
Always give God thanks.
Somewhere along the way.
God will. Last track, God will.
Here we are at the end of our journey. I hope this blessed you somewhere along the way.
It did.
And I hope you found yourself somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
Man, this feels so special.
So beautiful. For the times I ain't believe it, I was sleeping, talking, thieving, just to make and pay the bills. I ain't have time to sit up dreaming. Remember moving to Atlanta, finally thinking that we see it, just to see the system flawed and all our people barely eating, barely crumbs left from institutions taken while we singing. We praying, asking God to make a way, cause humans greedy. For a while I was mad, for a while I only frown. I was mad that I ain't them, and I was mad that I was brown. I was mad that I ain't grow up in a place to see it happen. I was mad when I see my people begging South McAllen. I was mad cause I couldn't do much at 16 but follow passions. They turn off all our mics cause it's a sin if you was rapping. I never made a way, I followed paths that I was given. I made a lane when I was able, God gave new beginnings. And grandma taught me trust the Father, now it's time to practice. See, God will make a way even if systems try to crash it.
Like that. That take is good.
For the times I ain't believe it, I was sleeping, talking, grieving. See, grandma never taught us how to live without her breathing. And grandma left and now we look around like what's the meaning? Our family left in shambles, ain't the same, we human pieces. Couldn't take it, felt regret, I'm such a kid, I'm such a heathen.
I like that grandparents reference because a lot of people live through their grandparents' faith instead of building their own faith and connection with God and that relationship. So it really does have a damper on how really far you could go with God and Jesus and just having a connection. Because if you don't study and build a community for yourself and don't show yourself approved, then you're not really going to get as far as you want to or you need to.
I'm grateful, never thanked her, never kissed unless I'm leaving. Never made the time to ask her if she's well, if she's needing. But best believe she told us everything that she believed in. Said God will make a way when times are hard and you can't manage. And God will make a way when principalities cause damage. And God will make a way when systems beating down the ladder. And God will make you great, don't believe lies that you don't matter. And pick your head up, Mikey, life ain't all about the status. Those that still will be exalted and I have no advantage.
Speaking true.
All the weak for they are strong when God is near. See, God will make a way, I ain't believe it, but I'm here. I'm here. So put your hands up. Sing it. Sing it.
Nah, that hook is nice. The way they just come in, just so melodic, bro. So calming and soothing, bro. So good.
Yo, 350, we gotta thank everybody. I wanna thank Bo. Shout out Bo.
Shout out Bo.
Big Bo. Shout out to Indie Tribe. Shout out to Heaven on Earth. Yo, shout out to my mom, my dad, my sister, my friends, my family. Shout out to Benny. Shout out to OK Benny.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out my wife. I love you, baby. Couldn't do none of this without you, man. Shout out Aiden, A3, man. Big part of this journey, Pez, man. We love you. Thank you for always pushing us, making us like this record the best that it can be.
I always love shout outs to that now.
Big bro,
So dope.
Man, I love y'all. This is great. I'm so happy we got to do this, man. God is honored in this. I'm happy. This is somewhere along the way. I'm hella happy. Somewhere along the way. Wait. Nah, we love y'all, man. Thank you.
Yo, this is a great album, a phenomenal album. I loved it. I loved it for many reasons, actually, more than one. I liked it for DJ Michael V having it, and he usually raps on, well, he usually has people rap on beats that are very hype, and then it's just a lot of boom bap bars, just about how good they are at rapping and God, and like how they're doing in just everyday life. But this one's very deep, very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Very thought-provoking, very interesting. He went very deep into how, like 350, he went very deep into how he thinks about life and how he's been impacted by his grandma and like his family and what God brought him through. And like there was moments in his life that he didn't think he would even be here or he would get as far as he did, but God brought him through all that. Same thing for DJ Michael V as well. And I appreciate them for putting this out. I think this is a very important album, especially for just this climate where we are in life and very uncertain times. And I just like how CHH is it's very interesting just as a genre alone, because they're very transparent with their rhymes. Like we do have the fun rhymes and like hype bar rap times and people making melodic tunes and people doing like R&B, Christian R&B is getting popular now. And then like, but I think this spot for rap is very important. And I think this shouldn't be taken lightly or forgotten. So what do you think? Do you think it was a good album? Leave it in the comments. But before you do that, subscribe if you have not subscribed and share it with somebody you think that will be interested in watching this video. And I appreciate you, especially, shoot, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Put in the comment, well done if you made it this far. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Peace.
Yeah. Wow. It's beautiful outside right now. Yeah. Grandma laying back, told her sister she was schizo.